The saga surrounding Yan Diomande, the prodigy who has been dazzling the Bundesliga, has leveled up and now seems on the verge of exploding into one of the hottest transfer battles of Europe's 2025 market. What once looked like just another quiet interest from Chelsea has turned into a genuine race among giants, with Manchester City and Liverpool diving into the fight with the intensity of those who know a talent like this doesn't appear twice. Diomande, the 18-year-old Ivorian wonder kid, has become the most repeated name in VIP boxes, technical meetings, performance analysis rooms, and, why not, among the supporters' conversations. He's the sort of player who provokes sighs, restlessness, heated debates, and expectations no one can hide anymore. And it's no wonder. According to reports coming straight from Germany, especially from the influential Bild newspaper, the RB Leipzig winger has become a priority on both City's and Liverpool's agendas. We're not talking about casual scouting. Both clubs have sent groups of scouts to watch Leipzig's matches repeatedly, analysing every touch, requesting weekly reports, and asking for full footage of his movements on and off the ball. The feeling is clear. Something special is emerging, and the Giants want to be there from the very beginning. The comparisons to Kylian Mbappé and Ousmane Dembélé weren't made by emotional fans, but by internal analysts who have been studying Diomande under a microscope. He has the pace that dismantles defensive systems, the dribbling that leaves any marker bewildered, and the boldness typical of players who break every mold. He's the kind of footballer who advances without asking permission, without looking at the defender, without calculating the steps. He simply creates. And when a player with this aura appears, football stops. It's almost instinctive. What's even more impressive is that he does all this at only 18. The maturity in his decision-making on the pitch has surprised even opposing coaches. Some say that if he keeps this pace, Diomande won't just be a great player, he'll be a generational name. One of those faces that define a decade, influence fashion, style, culture, and make fans of all ages copy the same haircut and mimic the same celebration. With so many spotlights turned towards him, the battle for his signing has already surpassed every initial expectation. Besides Chelsea, City and Liverpool, clubs such as Barcelona, Real Madrid and PSG have joined the list of interested sides. It's as if the entire continent realised simultaneously that there is something rare here, and in football, rare becomes gold. Leipzig, of course, knows this better than anyone. Sporting director Marcel Schaffer has publicly admitted that selling Diomande would be huge validation of the club's work, which has specialised in polishing absurdly talented players before releasing them to the world. But he also made it clear that the intention is to keep the youngster for another year or two. Still, let's be honest, no intention holds for long once the numbers start to rise, and they certainly will. The truth is simple. Whoever wants Diomande will need more than flattering words to convince Leipzig. The youngster is under contract until 2030, has no release clause, and his market value rises with every match. Leipzig hold every card in the deck. His recent performances have pushed his price to a level that could easily surpass £70 million, and that's only the early estimate. Some directors believe that with a few more months of development, his value could exceed the fees paid for Benjamin Šeško or Joško Gvardiol, two transfers that already set the market on fire.
The impact of a possible deal affects not only Leipzig, but the entire football ecosystem. Players of this caliber attract more than money. They attract expectation, publicity, new markets, and millions of eyes. And each club involved is interpreting this scenario differently. At Manchester City, Guardiola sees the potential departure of Jack Grealish, expected to join Everton after his loan, as an opportunity to reshape that left flank. Jeremy Doku is explosive, but he needs someone who complements his style. Diomande, with his improvisation and unpredictable surges, could fit perfectly into the dynamic the manager loves: width, depth, and constant imbalance. At Liverpool, the narrative is even more fascinating. Arne Slot, who took over during a rebuilding phase, has been searching for players capable of breaking lines with dribbling and pace. Luis Diaz's move to Bayern Munich created a significant gap in the attack. Although Gakpo, Ekitike, and even Wirtz can operate on the left, none of them possesses Diamande's bold, disruptive, and chaotic nature. Under Slot, the Ivorian could become not just another signing, but the absolute protagonist of the new Liverpool. Chelsea, on the other hand, live a different reality. Despite being the first to show interest, the club has already invested heavily in Alejandro Garnacho and Jamie Gittins. Both are still adapting, and it's hard to imagine the board dropping another £70 million or more on a player in the same position. But if football has one rule, it's this: never say never. Chelsea love an unexpected move. What makes this story even more irresistible is the surprise factor. Diamande seems to be growing at such a rapid rate that no club's planning was prepared for him. It's as if football found a new diamond before it even realized it was searching for one. And so, as the season unfolds, the speculation only intensifies. The future of Yan Diamande is not just a market question, it's a suspense that dominates social media, punditry, talk shows, and fan groups. Manchester? Liverpool? Madrid? No one knows, but everyone senses we are witnessing something special. One of those rare moments in which the football world waits, almost in silence, for the next step of a boy who seems destined to shine wherever he goes. And when that step is taken, rest assured, it will shake the whole.